Hey everybody, welcome to Northwoods Rental. In this video, we are going to be showing you the Virnig AUG30 auger attachment for my ASV RT40 compact track loader. We'll show you how to hook it up, get it running, and we'll drill a hole. As always, we're going to start with our safety equipment, steel toe boots, leather gloves, and some eye protection before we get things hooked up. So follow along and we'll show you how it works. Okay, so if you've got the skid steer delivered with the bucket and the auger is going to be loaded on the front like this. We've already unloaded the skid steer per the training video on that machine, and now we're ready to unload the auger. So first we're going to take the straps off, and then we'll get it off the trailer. When you're ready to unload the auger, you'll drive the ASV forward, tipping the quick attach slightly forward so that the top plates can engage with the auger. Then you'll tip the quick attach backwards to secure it and back slowly away from the trailer, and then lower your loader arms. Once you get the loader arms down, you can hop out of the machine, remembering to maintain 3 points of contact, and then engage the quick attach levers so that the pins engage the mounting plate on the auger. The next step would be installing the auger bit onto the auger. This should be done with the help of another person. The other person can lift up the auger head while you insert the auger bit onto the hex and then install the hitch pin to secure it. The next step is installing the hydraulic lines. You'll want to undo the Velcro bungee that I have holding the lines to the front and put that back on the two lines. After that, you can clean off the ends of the hydraulic coupler lines and then release the pressure in the system by pressing the button on top of the attachment block. Then you take each line and press it into its corresponding coupler until it clicks. Okay, so now we've got the auger attached to the ASV properly, we've got the hydraulic lines attached, and we've got the auger bit securely attached to the auger itself. We're ready to drill a hole. There's two different ways to run the hydraulics to the auger. The first is the switch on the control panel on the upper right. It can go two different ways, so depending upon which way you press the switch, that will turn the auger in opposite directions. So obviously choose the way that spins it to the right when you're drilling a hole. The other way is the switch on the right-hand joystick, similar to the switch on the control panel. Depending upon which way you press it, will create either a left-hand or right-hand turn on the auger bit. So to start drilling a hole, you're going to want to raise the loader up pretty high so that the auger comes off the ground. Then you'll roll the quick attach forward with the dump feature so that the auger bit is hanging freely. Here you can see I'm pressing the switch on the right-hand joystick, so pressing it to the right makes it turn to the left, and then pressing it to the left makes it turn to the right. You can also use the switch on the control panel, like I mentioned earlier, so pressing that switch down makes it turn to the left, so then pressing it up would make it turn to the right. Once we're ready to drill the hole, we'll proceed forward with the ASV to the point where we want to drill it. We'll raise up the loader arms like we just did, till that auger bit hangs freely so it will find sort of a natural vertical position. You can see it kind of swinging there by itself. Like we mentioned before, it's just hinged on one point to the attachment plate. Turn your hydraulics on and just start lowering the loader. If you have another person to spot for you, they can help you line up to make sure you're drilling straight down. Here I was by myself, so I kind of had to eyeball it. As you can see, you can also back up a little bit as you're drilling to keep that hole nice and straight up and down. Once you're done, you just raise the loader back out of the hole, and then if you need to, you can Keep spinning the bit till the dirt falls off, or just shake the loader a little bit to get the dirt off near the hole. And then when you're done, just back away from the hole, roll the quick attach back to you, and lower the loader arms down to the ground to exit the vehicle. When we're ready to load back up onto the trailer, we'll release the pressure with that button on top of the quick attach block. We'll remove the lines. We'll reinstall the Velcro bungee to all the hoses so that it keeps the hoses out of the way when we're unloading the auger. Then you can pull up on the quick attach release levers. Re-enter the ASV, having already driven the ASV up close to the trailer for your loading point. Then you'll drive slowly forward after lifting the loader arms high enough to clear the trailer. Set the auger down onto the trailer and slowly curl the quick attach forward to release it and then back away. Once you have the auger loaded onto the trailer, we're going to need to strap it down. As I mentioned earlier, the auger head and the attachment plate are hinged at one point, so it makes tie down a little more complicated than just your normal solid attachment. We're going to need to come around the front head of the auger head and go back to the driver's side of the trailer. You'll snug that ratchet strap up just a little bit, but not too tight, because if you go too tight, you're going to move the auger itself. Then we'll get onto the trailer and take the other ratchet strap, pass it through the attachment plate, so you'll be pulling in the opposite direction of the first strap. Hook that on a D-ring. Then you'll hook up the other side of the strap to the front. You'll tighten that strap, and you can see the auger come together. The head and the attachment plate side will come together at that hinge point to tighten up to hold the auger down. Then you'll tie up any loose ends of the straps with the included bungees. Now that you've got the auger attached, you can load the skid steer onto the trailer and get that strapped down, and then you're ready to haul back to Northwoods Rental. And as always, if you want to see more of our content, please hit the subscribe button to subscribe to our channel. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks for watching the video today, and have a great day.